scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Gators about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Judicials offense will take the first swing of the game. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Judicials decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Florida's offense will go to work for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. Quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Goes to the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll toss it. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Punt is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Grab behind the line. It's ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He uncorks a bullet to the right. He's got it. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red They'll go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Makes the catch. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. The Gators will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And the D deny them on second and goal. Barges ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And he'll be brought down. And the Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And he put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Guys, let's chat about Florida. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He's going to throw deep right side. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Florida!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose. Sends it back in motion. Try to get it to the edge. Still on his feet at the 35. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Judicials come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Right back to him on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Judicials need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking for a crease. It's O'Neal. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Fires to the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Dropping back, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Jackson. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. It's a seam wide open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Livingston. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the running back. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The option look. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll go to the air. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, running back gets the give. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking for room, it's Ball. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Still running at the 35. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. He now has 56 yards for them on the ground already in this 1st quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Now the play fake. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Florida!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned down Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Judicials can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll send the back in motion. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Grabbed behind the line. It's O'Neal. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Ball. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Looking for room. It's Ball. Powers through the defender. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Gators get it past the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Gators are on the move. The give to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He now has 84 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. He's got it on the run. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. Trying to slam in. Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Barrels ahead. Touchdown Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out of this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He's looking to throw. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Judicials with the 1st and 10. On the move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now they'll run it on the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Judicials need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Schwartz. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Judicials send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Crosses the 30. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The give to the tailback. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Clark. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Glagway. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Running back searching for a hole. Shakes off the defender. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Trying to impose their will with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without... Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. But when you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Trying to pick up a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Judicials are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
That's an interesting call going play action on 3rd and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Trying to beat the D deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, a lot of space. He He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Catch in the middle, it's Livingston. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Gonna swing it on second down. Gets it out fast. Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
The Gators are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 10 over UTSA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Judicials with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Calls his own number. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Judicials line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Fires to the big fella. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door 1st and goal.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle, looking for the score.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the extra point is good. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They go to the ground. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's O'Neal. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Judicials are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Using the quick game. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. And the Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Judicials really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. A low line drive and not his best work. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, baby.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. Got his man in the middle. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here.
But when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Under fire. Sets up the screen. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up 14 over New Mexico. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up punch. Gets the back moving. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Judicials will punt this one away. A low line drive and short kick. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. To throw, it's Lagway. Snagged out of the air. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Unloads quickly. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. This offense doing business in the red zone. Give to the running back. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Judicials need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that ball's free behind the line. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Sturdivant. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Florida! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll try to get outside. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on second and long. To the air, it's Lagway. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his man. It's made. Well, that toe-tap catch had a little style, but not much substance on that.
No, the defense did a good job, too, using the sideline to their advantage. Using the sideline as a 12th man. There was nowhere for that receiver to go except get one.
Nice move. Create some space. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
Timeout, Judicials.
Looking downfield on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
The Judicials will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. down and more. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Keeps it going. It's a running room. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? It's 1st and 10, they've moved it to the 41. Now they're going to throw it. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. From the red zone, looking for a space. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Gators have it with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gators!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over the Judicials. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Florida! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Oh, they're after him. Steps away to find some room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Judicials can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. This quarterback part of their running game. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They'll send the back in motion. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll do it himself. Find some fresh air. Turning on the Jets. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Mark down.
After an